grab all the info that you gathered in day 5, and we're going to put together the brand style guide from the template that I created in Photoshop. So we're going to start out by adding in your logo file. So I'm going to go ahead and just do a file, open, locate my logo file, open that up. Then I'm going to do a select all and copy. Click back over to my style guide template. And I did Command V on a Mac, it's Control V on PC to paste that. And you can see here we've got the logo on its own layer, so we can turn that on and off. And then I've already put in the color codes, so each of the color codes under each of the boxes for our color palette are in their own little text box here. You can turn those on and off. And you can just go ahead, click in that layer once you're on your type tool and type in your own codes for as many colors as you have. If you have your hex codes, you can just pull down the box and add that hex code in there too. Or if you have CMYK colors or Pantone colors, add those in. And then we're going to go ahead and add colors to our boxes here so we can see our actual color palette. So we have these rectangle images here, square images. You can see those each in their own layer. So I'm going to hover over here and double click, and it's going to open up the color picker. And we can go ahead and just type in those RGB numbers here that we've already typed in to make it nice and easy for us. Say OK. And then you can just turn those layers on and off to figure out which one you're on. And again, if you had your hex code, you would just copy and paste it into there. And you just want to keep doing this for each of your colors till you've got all your colors put in. All the way on across. And then you can go ahead and add in your fonts. So if you've already purchased and installed the fonts that you picked out, you can go ahead and style this text so that it looks like your fonts. So we're going to go ahead and do that. Sacramento is the font that we were using, and also Open Sans. There we go. You can go ahead and color those if you wanted to choose one from one of your colors up here. Say OK. So now we've taken kind of the plain template, and we're starting to add all your colors and fonts to it, starting to actually look like the brand. And then finally you want to pull in some images for inspiration. So these may be stock images that still have the watermark on them. They may be images you've pulled from anywhere. They aren't necessarily things that you're going to use this specific image in your branding, but this is just to give you the feel of the types of images you're going to want to use in your branding. So let's go ahead and open up a couple of those and pull them in. And again, we're going to do select all. We're going to do edit, copy. We're going to click back over into our brand style guide. And we're going to do edit, paste. And it's going to paste it in its own layer. You can see that this image is really huge. So we're going to do Command T on a Mac, Control T on PC, and we're just going to scale this down. There we go. Hit our little check mark to say yes, and just pull this down here. And then we also opened up another image. So again, the same thing. Select all, edit, copy, click back over into our other document, edit, paste. It's going to paste it right in there. Then we can do Command T on a Mac, Control T on PC, click and drag that corner handle and scale this down a little bit. Move it over. Click our little checkbox to say yes, we want to scale that down. Then let's just zoom on out so that we can see this whole brand style guide. So you're going to want to finish out the rest of these for your own self, for your own brand, or delete the ones that you don't need. Add any other information that you have. So if you have your hex code, your CMYK, your Pantone, if you have links to the fonts and you want to add those in here so that you have them, then you can just save this file and print it, put it up on your bulletin board, and then when you get ready to get into Photoshop again, or you're laying out a PDF in Pages or Word, or if you're on PicMonkey or Canva, you'll know what colors to use, what fonts to use, and when you're searching for images to use in your branding, you're going to be able to look at these image styles that you have down here, and for this particular brand, you'll be looking for something kind of vintagey and botanical. So there you go. That's how you use the Photoshop template I provided to bring in all of those wonderful brand details that you pulled together in day 5.